Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a really cute little treat holder. I love this one, how it turned out. And I am such a gingerbread fan this year. I've really gotten into gingerbreads, so I made this little Christmas cookie holder. And you can actually probably fit candy in here or anything else, but I found these little Debbie's gingerbread cookies, and they're soft cookies too, y'all. These look so good. I haven't tried them yet, but they come in a package like this, and Walmart just put these out, so you need to check and see if you can get your hands on these. Also, Tom Thumb has them. They're so cute. I can't remember if I saw them at Kroger's or not. Those are all the stores that are here in Texas, so you know, if you're in other areas, you might want to just check your grocery store for them. But they're so darn cute. So I made its own little box for this little gingerbread cookie. And it says, Christmas cookie, it's a Christmas cookie kind of day. Or a Christmas cookie kind of day. It's so cute. So this is what I'm sharing today. Before I get started, I wanted to share, I got such a surprise in the mail the other day. And yesterday, or a couple days ago, and it is, oh my gosh, I would just want to thank Deborah and Todd for sending this. She is one of my customers, and she sent me this adorable, I'm going to show it because it's just so darn stinking cute. Oh my gosh, look at this, y'all. Isn't that the most, it's all the way around to the other side too, and it is filled with goodies for Christmas. I am so beside myself that they are so generous and so kind. I just wanted to thank her here because, oh my goodness, there's not enough thanks. I was just so shocked and so surprised, but oh my gosh, I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you out there. And Deborah and Todd, thank you so much again for that. I'm at loss for words. So thank you for that. So let's get started with the project. So what you're going to need for this, I'm using garden green for this, so I am using a piece that is 12 by 4. All the measurements are in the inspiration sheet on my blog. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below and please share, because that's how my channel grows and that's how everybody gets to see my videos. So thank you so much for that in advance. I really appreciate it. So you are going to also cut 2 matte pieces, and they're 4.5 by 2 3/4. A window sheet that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. A piece of scrap shaded, shaded spruce. It is soft suede, and that's just to cut out our cookie. And then you need some to stamp and to cut out our little tag that we're using. So for this, the top part of this right here, I am just using this die, and it is from the Designer Tags dies. So this goes in with this, and that's how I cut the top. I'll show you how to do all of this. And then I'm using the stitch rectangles to cut the window and for the little tag. And then I'm using nothing better than, this is my, if this goes away, y'all, I'm going to be so sad because, oh my gosh, this is one of my very favorite, and Connie Stewart designed this, so it's just perfect. And then I'm using, just for the handmade wishes, I'm using this little gingerbread because we had to put one on there. All right, so that is everything that we are using. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to do our tag, because we need to get that all ready to go and ready for our box, and there's a little bit more involved in the box, so we're going to just do the tag first. So what I'm going to do for this is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this piece out here, and I'm just going to use, let's see, will it fit that way? No. We're going to just cut that out, the oblong one. This one, by the way, is 3 inches by 1.5 inches. If you don't have these dies, you can cut that out. but the stitching really makes this box. I love the stitching on here. And then this one that we're using for the window is 3 3/4 by 2 3/8. I'm also going to cut out the little cookies, the word cookies on here with the soft suede. So I'm going to do that and I will be right back with that. Okay, so we have the little tag there. I had to grab off of there. I may have lost it. No, I didn't. I thought I lost the little eye right there, the little dot for the eye, but it's still on my tray. So I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool and grab it. It's such a itty bitty tiny piece, so don't lose that when you cut this out. I know quite a few of you have this bundle because I've used it a bunch, and I know that some of my customers have ordered this, so we are going to be using this one. All right, I'm going to keep that out because I'll need it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp with Real Red. So we're using Real Red and soft suede for this. And I'm going to open them both. So we'll get the Real Red and we're going to do the Christmas. We're going to just stamp this at kind of like a little bit of an angle just to give it a little bit of interest. And then we are going to glue on the cookies on here. This is what these little bottles are so great for, y'all. It's just got that little fine tip and it works so good. And then we're going to put the cookies on here. And I'm going to grab my little Take Your Pick tool because it's still on the end there, that little eye for the cookies. And I could have moved this down just a hair. Let's see if I can, yeah, let's do it like that. Oop. I might have to add a couple dots here. And then I'll put my little dot my eye here. It's so tiny. It's really even hard to get off of the end of this. Oh, that's because it wasn't on there. Oh my gosh, I'm not starting off very good, am I? All right, and then we're going to stamp with the soft suede, the Kind of Day, at the very bottom here. And I do need to stamp my little gingerbread, so I'm going to bring that back here, and we are stamping him in the soft suede. And then I do have to fussy cut that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's our little gingerbread. I'm going to grab a mini dimensional here, pop it on the back of that. And we are going to put that right there. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to grab my red and white baker's twine. I'm going to make a little bow for our gingerbread. I mean, like really little bow. And you know, all this is in the description. Everything I use that's not Stampin' Up is linked in the description. So let me see if I can get this. I may need to make it a little bit smaller. There we go. I'm going to grab a glue dot. And we are going to put it on our little gingerbread right there. I'm going to cut it the little tails here. I just thought he needed a little bow. All right, so there we go. Our tag is all ready to go. And then we'll get on with the box. All right, so this box, we need to score this piece, the garden green piece. So we are scoring it on the 12-inch side. So you are going to score this at 5 3/4. So 5 3/4 and 6 1/4. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 3 1/2, or 1/2 inch on each end. And that's it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to cut our pieces here. And what I did here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on here, but I marked 1 inch down from the top, and I just put a little mark with my Marks-A-Lot on here. You don't even have to do that, but I did it just to make sure I have both ends even. Long as you, when you cut this, you have it even on both sides. Make sure that's to the very top and your sides are even on both sides. And I'm going to bring the cut and emboss up here so you can see how I do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this through here, my plate, and line it up with that mark I marked right there. I'm going to try to hold it like this so I can run it through and it won't move. And that is all you're going to do. And you'll see it's cut there. We're going to turn it around. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Make sure it's up to the top. Both sides are even. It's straight, which I don't have that one straight. And then I'm going to bring this plate back. I'm going to bring it back through here. This is just partial die cutting is what they call it. Line that up again with that little mark I made on there. Like I said, you don't even have to make the mark. Just make sure you have them even on both sides. Okay, that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move this, and I'll bring it back when we cut the window in, because we need to mat it before we can cut the window in it. All right, so we have these. What you're going to do is you're just going to cut straight across here, straight across here. So there you have your top. Doing the same thing on this side. Straight across here. It's really easy to do. So there's your ends there. Now on this center section here, you're just going to cut these in. And you're going to do the same on the other side. I'm really picky about having things even. That's why I marked my die. All right, so now we're going to mat this. And you can use any side of this. I love the stripe. This, by the way, this paper is the Sweetest Christmas again. I am using it a ton. Yes, I love this paper. And we are going to mat this. So we are only matting it up to that part. I wanted that to stay green there. And then we're going to do this one. I did do the back on this. I just thought it was cute to do the back. You don't have to. And then we're going to mat this one too. All right, now we are ready to put our window in there. So I'm going to take this larger stitched rectangle. And you can pick whatever side, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to center it on here, on the top and on the bottom. And then I'm just going to put my little mint tape on there. I'll bring the cut and emboss back here, and you can see I'm going to just run it through full, the thing just all the way through. No partial cutting, just run it all through. Okay, and then there you go. And save this piece because you can make a card or use this for a card too. All right, so there's our window. Let's go ahead and add our window sheet now. I'm going to use my tear and tape for this time. There's plenty of room on the sides and everything for the tear and tape. So I thought that I'd use the tear and tape for this one. You can use wet glue as well. The wet glue dries, and I usually use wet glue. But we're using the tear and tape today. And then just put it all the way around. And make sure they're all the way down. I'm going to use my paper piercer to remove the backings. This also makes your box really strong. And you can, like I said, you can put other candy in it as well. Like you can fill it with little candies or anything that you want. So we're lining that up, pressing that down, and there is our window in our little box. I'm going to use my bone folder, and we are going to sharpen all these. Always when you're doing boxes, if you want it to look really nice and professional, you want to make sure you score these really well. All right, now all you have to do here, you can use tear and tape again on here. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus for this part. And you want to put adhesive on both sides where the window is. And then you're just going to bring this up, tuck in your little pieces there. Bring that up. And you want to make sure you have your sides all sealed up. Do one side at a time. It'd be easier. This one I didn't get that little flap in there. And there you go. Look how cute. I think this turned out so cute. Like I said, you could put candy. I think Hershey's Nuggets would fit here. Ghirardelli's would fit in here. But who wouldn't want to put this adorable little gingerbread in here? And we're putting him in just like that. He fits there just perfect. And then I am going to grab my Real Red ribbon. This is the Real Red Garden Green I've been using this whole season. And we're going to tie a bow in here. You can just knot this if you want. You can tie a bow, however you want to do it. This would be a great one for nursing homes. Some can't have like candy, so this little soft cookie would probably be really good for that. I like to try to make all the same things for nursing homes because I before have taken things that were, different, and then, sometimes they're like children. I mean, my mom was exactly like that, so you want to make sure, you're giving them something that they really like. So I try to tend to make everything the same when I do that. But you can do what you want. So there's the top there. Now let me grab our Christmas cookie tag, and we're just going to add it right here on the bottom. And I'm just going to use some Stampin' Seal. I'm just going to put it on the ends here. And we're just going to put it like right here. And that's it, all done. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. I know there's a reflection from the window sheet. That's the thing that bugs me the most about when I'm trying to film with the window sheet. But the window sheet is just so darn cute. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. This is a new month. December hostess code is a new hostess code. So if you shop with me, use my December hostess code to get in the drawing at the end of the month. And all of you who have ordered in November, I'm getting your stuff ready to go out. And I hope you all have a blessed day. You can shop off my blog at StampingWithAmore.com if you need any supplies. Inspiration sheets there. You can print it, download it, whatever you want to do. And have a great one. I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. See you later. Bye.